So, I wanted to start another video in the series of interesting French and Italian as well as British perfume brands. And I wanted to talk about an interesting gourmand fragrance, which is also made in France. It is called Saint Honoré, which is in the gourmand series of Nikolai Parfumeur house. And this fragrance has been released last year in year 2024, and it is noted by woody, nutty, powdery, vanilla, lactonic, sweet, musky, fresh spicy, warm spicy, and white floral notes, as described on Fragrantic. Basically, the top note is black pepper, bergamot, and also it is highlighted by middle notes such as hazelnut and milk, creating interesting cookie, gâteau, interesting French patisserie feeling, and also, of course, accompanied by orange blossom scent, which is quite often used in perfumery along with the top note as bergamot, and also vanilla absolute, sandalwood, musk, and amber as base notes. So, scent pyramid-wise, it is quite traditional for French perfumery. The bergamot as the top note, of course the orange blossom use, sandalwood, musk, and also vanilla. But of course the uniqueness in this fragrance is the nuttiness and lactonic or the milk notes. It is described as a fragrance in the gourmand fragrance series by the niche perfume brand Nikolai Parfumeurs that has been created, I believe, in mid-90s by Guylaine Eyre, a lady that has studied in the Versailles Perfumery School, and of course, along with other interesting niche perfumeries in this line, such as the rose scent, that being the EDT rather than EDP or eau de parfum fragrance. It is pretty interesting, and as noted in the website of the Nikolai Perfumes, the fragrance itself is amber woody gourmand, and it is a captivating perfume inspired by the delicacy and sophistication of the famous French pastry, Saint Honoré. Basically, it is an invitation to happiness, a refreshing character unveiled by bergamot, and enhanced by a spicy touch of pepper. The pepper note definitely is something that you can feel, and to me personally, it reminds me of the Sergentins Poivre Noir, or the black pepper fragrance, which also has very heavy black pepper note as the top note. But this particular fragrance is also noted as being similar to Sergentins Joie de Pomme by Fragrantica users, and seemingly a lot of notes and a lot of feedback on Fragrantica highlights the fact that it is a lovely fragrance, it is a very gourmand fragrance, but also itself, the formula is long-lasting, and at the same time, it is highlighted that you shouldn't blind buy it because the fragrance itself has a very unique character, and not everyone might like the pepperiness and also at the same time the nutty and lactonic notes. And of course, you can tell apart the different fragrance notes quite easily, and you can tell definitely that the fragrance quality is better than different designer fragrances, and the uniqueness, of course, exceeds designer fragrance aspects such as the Armani Seed and Lancome fragrances that are targeted more for general public, while this is targeted more, I believe, for French individuals, people with taste in the niche perfumery sector. But the fragrance itself is sold in 30 milliliter and also 100 milliliter bottles, as well as 250 milliliter bottle. And so it retails from €82 and up. You can purchase it both online and also some niche perfumery stores do sell it on the spot, so you can try it, so you don't have to blind buy. But also they offer a set box of multiple 15 milliliter perfume samples of the Gourmand series, so you don't have to buy it without actually trying it, and you don't have to commit for the full size. Personally, I believe that it is a Gourmand fragrance with a hint of oriental, and you can definitely feel the sandalwood and amber notes in the base. It is very long lasting scent, and you can definitely feel the sillage for up to about 3 to 4 hours after spraying it. And personally for me, I believe that it is more lady oriented scent and fragrance, even though it is marketed as unisex. And of course, an elegantly dressed individual could definitely wear it also both for the daytime and nighttime wear, but you could definitely wear it as a signature fragrance if you really like gourmands and orientals, and at the same time you could definitely be able to wear it as a formal wear fragrance together with a suit or a evening dress, and it would still be very elegant, also scent profile wise. For a specific time of the year when this fragrance would be recommended, I believe that most also for granted users, and I personally believe that it would be more suitable for wearing in the autumn and winter time when the weather is cooler, and thus the heavy gourmand notes don't overpower the whole environment of the wearer. But at the same time, if you spray it lightly, you could be able to get away with it. Also in the office setting, it is not too offensive, even though it might not potentially be liked by everyone, because of the specific unique character of the scent profile. And also, personally, for me, it reminds me of the Frederic Malle Portrait of a Lady, the bergamot, pepper, some oriental slash also floral notes. But at the same time, you can definitely tell apart that this is created in the France region, and this particular scent has very French style, traditional elements such as the use of bergamot as a top note, as it is, for example, in Chanel perfume house, also in Chanel number 5, the bergamot use. Along with such classical perfume notes as sandalwood and musk, which also are traditionally quite heavily used in the French region. But overall, I believe that this is a nice fragrance to buy. I wouldn't recommend blind buying it, but if you like these kind of specific notes that this fragrance is known for, this definitely could be your signature scent. And it is a very lovely fragrance made from very nice ingredients. So definitely interesting fragrance to try out. So thank you for today's interesting mini podcast on the fragrances and fragrance notes. And of course, please remember that the perfumery and fragrances and scent creation is not just a luxury, but it is also a unique way and form of art. Of course, designer fragrances are catered more to general public, but niche perfumery allows interesting use of different materials, different stories, and inspiration sources, and to create these interesting art pieces that can also be worn every day. So thank you and goodbye.